The airlines industry wants to get going again. They are anxious to get back into business, and they are looking for ways to entice us, the traveler, to get back out there and start traveling again. And so they have come up with a few ways of gaining our confidence. And one of the things that I've had a lot of discussion this week about was the fact that they have partnered with some of the insurance companies out there. Now, when you buy that airline ticket, you will have coverage for COVID-related illnesses on your trip. But this is not every airlines, and it is not every insurance company out there. So you'll want to check with the airline that you bought the ticket with to see if they actually are covering that. Check the wording on that. For the most part, most of them actually, it's just related to COVID. That means that you still would not be covered for any other illnesses or accidents that may occur while you're away. So you want to make sure that you have full coverage, and that means that you still need to purchase your own personal insurance and have your own coverage. Also, some of these plans only are capped at a certain amount, up to 100,000, 200,000, most of them. So a lot of the times, if you end up having COVID, being hospitalized, being on a ventilator, all of that, the amount of your final bill will far exceed the 100 grand. And so you would be on the hook for the remaining amount. So again, it would be in your best interest to make sure that you have protected yourself and got insurance over and above this amount. Don't forget, make sure you've checked that policy, the one that your airlines is offering you, and make sure that you are fully covered and you can travel with peace of mind. Now, the other thing that they are doing also is letting you know that it's basically a risk-free ticket that you're purchasing. In a blanket statement, there's no refunds. But I have to say that the squeaky wheel gets the oil. And there are known cases, and this is what I want to point out here, is that they are right now in a position of negotiation. And so if you really want a refund because your trip has been canceled for whatever reason that is related to probably COVID going forward or an illness or whatever, if you have to cancel or the airlines themselves has had to cancel that flight, you can fight for a refund. But in their wording, they will state that they are not giving out refunds, and what they're doing is offering you a credit voucher going forward that you can use up to 2 years from the date of purchase, or you can actually change the dates. There would be no further cost to you. So again, they're looking for ways to get us to come back and start traveling, and they are willing to negotiate. So keep that in mind when you are thinking about traveling. Not too many of us are, only if we have to. It is pretty quiet out there still. I do know that right now the IATA is looking at a fast-track COVID testing, which can be done instantly. This would also help to reduce the chances of having to go into quarantine when you do arrive at your destination or entry into a country, just because they can swab you and get a result right away. That would be the best. But it's still in its works. It is not out there yet, and that is something that they're working on. And as soon as I know, I'll let you know as well. I just want to say thank you again for being here every single week that I'm here talking to you about anything that has to do with travel, just trying to keep you in the know. Looking forward to seeing you again in the next video, and have yourself a wonderful week as well as stay safe out there. Ciao, adios.